The history of Korea is the story of the people who built this country, people who realized their dream by struggling with adverse circumstances, who were fearless in the face of change, and who never backed down when facing a challenge. Samshin Limited, the leading valve manufacturer in Korea, aspiring to be the best in the world, is standing with you. With a clear purpose and outstanding technology, Samshin Limited is creating the future of the valve industry. Just as there is a proud Korea in the world, there is Samshin Limited, a strong and reliable company in Korea. Since its inception, Samshin Limited has been continuously dedicated to the valve business as one of the nation's key industries and has become a leader in the domestic valve industry. Established in 1966, Samshin Limited started the localization of valves for oil and petrochemical plants and later became the first domestic valve manufacturer for thermal and nuclear power plants, making a great contribution to globalizing the technology of the Korean valve industry. Based on the proven technology and quality assurance program pursuing public safety as the top priority, Samshin Limited has supplied valves for high pressure and high temperature services, including special purpose valves for thermal power plants, as well as oil and petrochemical plants and shipbuilding industries all over the world. Samshin Limited has acquired ASME certificates for forged steel and cast steel valves for nuclear power plants from the American Society of Mechanical Engineers in 1993. And has provided valves for nuclear steam supply system of domestic nuclear power plants, and exported valves for nuclear power plants to countries around the world, including India, Taiwan, China, and the United States of America. Now and forever, Samshin will continue its development to deliver reliable products, achieve faithful management, and be a company enjoying the confidence of customers. Samshin Limited conducts design verification through a structural analysis, thermal analysis, seismic analysis, and computation fluid dynamic analysis using ANSYS software program with finite element method. For active type motor-operated valves and check valves used for nuclear power plants, design validation has been successfully verified through the functional qualification test according to ANSI V16.41 and ASME QME 1 standards at Weil Laboratories in the United States of America and Samshin's own facilities. For newly developed products, Samshin Limited minimizes the lead time from design to functional qualification test with its own equipment qualification test facilities. Equipment qualification tests are applied to verify that the valves can perform safety functions sufficiently in the worst case postulated accidental services may occur during nuclear power plant operation. In order to assure the quality of valves for the life cycle of a nuclear power plant, which is 40 years or 60 years, Samshin Limited performs perpetual design verification and equipment qualification tests and verifies design validation. Moreover, by producing major materials including carbon steel, alloy steel, low alloy steel, and austenitic stainless steel, by its own forging shop and casting foundry, Samshin Limited can supply high quality and competitive valves in a timely manner to repay customers for their trust through consistent production and quality control in the entire manufacturing process, from material manufacturing, machining, welding, non-destructive examination, assembly, pressure test, and so on. Samshin Limited produces valves that range from pressure class 150 to 4,500 and from small bore forged steel valve with 2 inches and less to large bore cast steel valve with 80 inches. In terms of valve type, Samshin Limited produces gate valve in solid wedge disc, flexible wedge disc, parallel slide disc, and double disc type. Globe valve in bellows seal type, metal diaphragm type, and angle type. Check valve in swing type, lift type, tilting disc type, and non-return type, and butterfly valve, flap check valve, continuous blow-down valve, drain valve, controlled closure check valve, bleed trip valve, and safety relief valve, used for special purposes for thermal and nuclear power plants. Samshin also manufactures and supplies graphite seal ring type high-pressure seal gate, globe, check valve, bonnetless globe valve, and modular maintenance globe valve for easy maintenance. Samshin valves are used for high pressure and high temperature service for supercritical and ultra supercritical thermal power plants and nuclear power plants, low temperature and cryogenic services. Electric or pneumatic actuators are used as an operating method for valves, or they are manually operated. The quality of Samshin's technology has been demonstrated through numerous domestic and international quality certificates. For its valve technology, Samshin Limited has been awarded the Industrial Medal as an excellent R&D company and have also obtained ASME Section 3 N-Type certificates, ISO 9001 Quality System Certificate, KIPEC MN Certificate under the Korea Electric Power Industry Code, and ISO 14001, OHSAS 18001 certificates, and have implemented and practiced a comprehensive quality, environment, safety, and health management system. In addition to manufacturing and supplying valves, Samshin Limited performs the periodical diagnostic test service for power-operated valves according to the government regulatory requirements for the safety of valves in operation at nuclear power plants as a part of in-service inspection to maintain and check the quality and performance of the valve from manufacture and supply to the operating process at the power plant. Samshin Limited is taking a step forward as a specialized valve company, seeking ultimate value products, including safety-related valves for nuclear power plants based on high-level safety and confidence. With outstanding technology in quality and field services, Samshin supplied valves to thermal power plants over 300 projects in domestic and overseas, 28 domestic and numerous overseas nuclear power plants, contributing to low-carbon green growth. Samshin Limited designs, manufactures, and supplies valves for domestic nuclear power plants according to ASME and KEPIC codes and standards, and has a performance record of supplying valves to the primary system of TAPP nuclear power plant in India and the Lungmen nuclear power plant in Taiwan, according to ASME code and standards. According to RCCM, French design and construction rules for nuclear power generating stations, and IAEA quality assurance requirements, Samshin has delivered forged steel valves and cast steel valves to the nuclear island of the Lingao nuclear power stations, units 3 and 4 in China, followed by supplying safety and non-safety forged steel valves and cast steel valves to 10 nuclear power plants in Honghanhe, Yangjiang, Ningde, and Fangchenggang, 2 units of Taishan nuclear power plants of EPR 1600 by the technology of Areva in China. Samshin Limited delivered safety-related and non-safety-related forged steel and cast steel valves to 4 units of AP1000 nuclear power plants in the USA, according to the contract with Westinghouse Electric Company. Now, Samshin Limited is exporting valves for nuclear power plants all over the world. Its ability to compete fairly in the global nuclear power market, where a high level of technology, quality, and safety are required, comes from the spirit of Samshin Limited as a specialized company who enjoys the confidence of customers. Now and forever, Samshin Limited will create the best value based on our nuclear power plant valve technologies and play a leading role in the global valve market. To be a global leader in the nuclear valve industry on the strength of world-leading quality and technical competitiveness, Samshin Limited is ready to take a new leap forward, only with trust. Just as there is a proud Korea in the world, here comes Samshin Limited. A reliable company in Korea.